Hello, my name is Kathy, and I would like to bring you another marriage moment. This one is on the topic of expectations. You know, it's not wrong, inherently wrong, to have expectations in marriage, but it is very important that we identify our own expectations and compare them to our spouses, as well as against reality, if they're realistic or not. 75% of marriages today are filed by women, and many of those women who are filing for divorce claim that failed expectations are a primary reason for them wanting to divorce. So it's a very important topic to explore further in our marriages. I want to give you a little example of how we can be off in terms of our perception regarding our expectations. Look at these little arches that I'm holding here, and if you would tell me which of these arches do you feel is the bigger one? Okay, now when I switch them around, I would like you to tell me which arch do you think is the bigger one now? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that when I put these arches together, neither of them is bigger. They're exactly the same size. And I know from having done this little exercise myself that the arch on the bottom definitely looks like the larger one when I show this example with these arches. What's the purpose of this silly little exercise in explaining about our expectations? What it shows is that we can be very sure about what we perceive and how we view things in our marriage in terms of what we expect, what we think is fair, and what we want to experience in our marriages. We can be very sure about how we see things, but we can be very wrong. You know, I don't know who said this, but someone said, you can either be right or you can be married. And that, I believe, that statement shows the seriousness of being locked into being right about how we perceive things in marriage. So what do we need to do about these expectations in marriage? We need to first identify what our expectations are. It would be helpful if we can compare marriage expectations with our spouse. And in this United States of America, where we have oftentimes romanticized and self-serving expectations and views of what marriage should bring us, it's very important that we compare our expectations against what's realistic and what reality tells us. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, would we rather be right or be married?
Certainly examining our expectations is a great place to start to reduce the pain and frustration of a challenging marriage. But I have a list here of some other resources I think you might be interested in. The first is my book, Warrior Wives, Marriage is Worth Fighting For. This book is jam-packed full of research-based materials to assist you in having a healthier marriage and learning the skills you need to have to do that. It's available on my website and on Amazon as a book and ebook. You might also like to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can receive any marriage moment updates that I post there. Then I would recommend my website, warriorwivesrus.com. There you'll find links to my podcasts, the workbook, and any classes that are available, as well as many other marriage-related resources to assist you. God bless you in your journey.